What's up everyone? Alright, welcome to my channel. Alright, this is my car collection here. I'm going to do a more detailed video of each individual car, and there are two cars missing, but we'll talk about that later. But let me start with the 1999 Chevy C5 Corvette. This is a LS1 car. Just have wheels on it so far, and there's a muffler delete. Well, apart from that, as far as I know, the car is stock. Got the car maybe about 7 or 8 years ago. Let me see if I can go around the side. Stock got the wheel set up. Most Corvettes come like that. I think this was 18 at the front and 19 at the rear. There's the back there. I just changed the seats the other day. If I can actually, I think I'll have it open. Now it's closed. But I'm gonna do a video on the seat change. They're the old ones there. The old seats are very horrible, by the way. But so the new seats are a big improvement. I actually have some rim damage here, Jamaican potholes. So I need to get that sorted out. Nice driving car. Sometimes it's a bit bulky driving on the small roads in Jamaica. Alright, so the next car beside that is my 93 318 IS. It has a M3 kit on it, but it's actually not an M3. This is a 4-cylinder BMW. I always did like this shape BMW 3 Series. This is my second E36. I had kind of like a light blue one before, same 318 IS but automatic. This one is a stick or manual. I was planning to case swap this originally, that's why I bought it, but I think I might turbocharge the M42 engine. I might turbocharge that. I have this other 5 Series over here. I was thinking of putting the motor out of this in here, but I would be left with useless shell, so I kind of scrapped that idea. The mods for this car actually have some 17-inch wheels, Carlo was, and the LTW wing at the rear. I have a sunroof leak, that's why it's covered. We get a lot of rain here in Jamaica, so I have it covered to prevent inside from getting wet through the sunroof. And I think the windscreen has a leak too. The paint needs to be, it needs paint, so the paint is like burnt out and stuff. So that's something that I think I'm gonna actually try and paint this car myself. I have some friends that do paint, they paint their own cars and they do painting for a living, so they might help me doing that. We'll see. But is there anything else with this car? No. Oh, the exhaust. It's just some random eBay exhaust pan that I put on there. Currently, the hydraulics for the clutch is not working, so I can't move the car. So anything else with this car? No. Alright, the other car here is my 1996 DC2 Integra Type R, and yes, this is a real Type R. It's a Japanese JDM model, so the flat headline, not the bug eye. This is actually one of my favorite cars. It's something I always wanted from high school when I was younger. Red Recaras. This car is slightly modded. It made about, I guess, 180 wheel horsepower. It's LS VTEC B18B block with a VTEC head. I think just exhaust, including a header, chipped ODB1 computer, and this is a 4-lug Type R. But yeah, this is one of my favorite cars. It currently needs an engine rebuild. I have actually a B18C block and some JE high compression pistons. I need to put together another B18 to put in there. For years, like in high school, I always wanted one of these cars, but then as I got older, kind of was like, oh, no Honda, no Type R, grew to that kind of vibe. but the chance came up and I got this at a pretty good deal, and after driving the car I was like, okay, I understand what all this Type R fuss is about, you know. So I ended up with this one. It needs spraying, so eventually I'm going to get to this. Like I said, I'm going to do a more detailed video about each individual car, so this is a quick walk around type of video to kind of show you guys what I have here. Okay, alright, so currently I own 3 Hondas. I actually have a DA Integra too. That's a new project car that I'm working on. It's in a kind of rough shape, but we're gonna build that car up. So that's a shape before the DC2. So the other Honda here is my EK hatch. I have some damage here when I was actually trying to use this car to push the E36 up the driveway. So I'm gonna have to paint all this stuff over, but I just probably did the whole car. I actually have the Civic Type R wing to put on there. By the way, this isn't a Type R. A lot of people think it is. It's a normal Civic with a 5-lug conversion, and actually Euro R Honda Accord Euro R wheels. It has a American Civic SI seats, and you can see inside there. But like I said, I'm gonna do a more detailed video. This car has a D series engine. It's actually a D15 3-stage VTEC in there. It's manual. I actually have a D16 built engine to put in there. We're gonna turbocharge it. So I just got in a few more pieces for the turbo kit, and then we're gonna swap engines out and turbocharge it. So this is my second Honda that I currently own, and of course I have the DA after, became the third one. So 2 Integras, 1 Civic. Oh, my bad. I forgot about this. My daily is actually another Honda. Yes, I have another Honda. So this is a JDM Japanese Shuttle hybrid. So it's kind of like a big Honda Fit. I think L15 1.5 liter hybrid. Good on gas, you kind of need it in these days. Actually have some of the DA doors in the back, carrying the same side, but yeah, very practical car, you know. And let's go over here now. Like I was saying, I'm gonna do a more detailed video. So this is actually my first car that I bought with my money. No, I had an RX-7 before, a first-gen RX-7. But this is one of the first cars that I bought with my money. I have this car for years. This is a 1990 Nissan 240 SX. It's been parked a while, unfortunately. The engine got damaged, and I was about to build it back and put it back together, but then the opportunity came up to get the C5 Corvette, so I jumped on that, and then I have a problem. You know, I keep buying cars, and I'm not really finishing what I have, but you know, a lot of the cars I have are kind of hard to find now, especially in Jamaica. So I kind of just grabbed them when they're available, and I was like, okay, I'll get around to them eventually. That's my plan at least. All right, so this car now, it has a Dodge color, Chrysler color, Inca Gold. It's period correct modified. It's old school stuff, Sport Max wheels. These were like affordable wheels back in the days for these cars. They were kind of looked down upon, but I wasn't gonna pay tons of money for 4-lug wheels that fit this chassis. I need to convert it to 5-lug eventually. So that's something that I need to do. The engine, it originally came with a KA24 Nissan hardbody pickup engine, hence 240 SX. We took that engine out. I actually have a black top SR20, but an S13 black top. So it's from like a 180 SX. Have that in there. The engine block was a stock engine block. Head was built, like Jim Wolf cams, brand, Crow, spring and retainers, that kind of stuff. TDO 620G turbo, and I was actually running a Mega Squirt with a Ford EDIS ignition setup. That's how old this Mega Squirt setup was. And the body kit, I don't remember off the top of my head. It's I think it's about 2 or 3 different pieces. Megan Racing coilovers and an original old school Apex Dural N1 catback. And of course I have the Type X 186 hatch with the wing. I have some doors inside there to put on. So I need to tackle this. Actually damaged this engine. I was doing a spirited drive and it detonated, and I kind of melted piston number 4. So yeah. Alright, so this car now was my dad's car. Kind of gave my cousin Anita. She was thinking about setting it up, but I'm not sure if she might be following through with that. So I'm not really sure what we're doing with this yet. Gonna have to wait back and hear what she's saying, but car is pretty much stock. It's just the wheels, has some nice wheels on there, and that's pretty much it for this. Now this is my this is a 97, by the way, 97 5 Series, so this is the E39. Alright, so this one kind of pains me a little bit. This is my 1972 Mercedes. The chassis is W108. So it's a 280S. So this is actually a carbureted. It's actually a carbureted model as right-hand drive. So I have 2 left-hand drive cars. This is left-hand drive and the 240 is left-hand. But everything else is right-hand. Alright. Yeah, I have a problem with some wasp. I don't know if you guys saw the wasp going in there. But yeah, this car now, I actually had it body worked and stuff. However, I had some problems with the engine and it got seized up. And because of that, I kind of got a little discouraged and lost interest. I just sat here and it started rusting again. So we have to go do this all over. And this is something that I definitely want to do over. What I'm thinking of doing is I might try and see if I can partner with maybe like a bodyman, sprayman in Jamaica and take this on as a project. I'll think about that. But this is something I definitely want to go back. I reupholstered the interior. So the interior pieces are actually in the storeroom. But let me go more. I would open it, but there's some wasps somewhere underneath there, so I don't even want to take on that too much. This dog next door is going crazy. Yeah, so it's a European spec W108 or 108, and my idea for this car was to bag it. Was to put it on air ride, and hopefully I get to do that. But this is definitely something that I want to jump back in. And yeah, so pretty much that's my car collection. There are 2 cars missing. The other one is a DA and the other one is a secret for now. So there are 2 other cars missing. But I'm gonna do a more detailed video, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Like I say, I'm a partial hoarder. But my logic was, I know these cars were gonna get harder to find, so I grabbed them when I could. That's why I really couldn't concentrate on 1 car or 2 cars. So the plan is to get them up and running, and restore as much as I can. I'm actually working on some covered space, but that's a story for another day. And then this random car right here, this is my dad's car. Yeah, so I don't know what we're doing with that yet. But also Nissan Cube, this is also mine, but it's another one of the, this was a daily, but I replaced it with the Shuttle. but we still use this because it's very roomy, especially for carrying car parts and stuff, so I'll use that every now and then. But that's doing daily duties now, and yeah, pretty much that's it. So let me know what you guys think, and I'm going to be trying to start to post more on YouTube, try to get back into the groove. So if you guys are interested in seeing what I have in store, and if you guys want to follow along the journey, just subscribe, helps out a lot. And also click that bell notification thing. I think that still works, so at least you'll get notified when I post up new videos. And yeah, so I think I'm gonna make the video on the seat change for the C5. So these are the old seats here, so I have that video to do. And then also on the DA Integra. So stay tuned, and yeah, I'll see you guys soon.